Okay, everyone. Today we're going to do a quick tutorial on one of our databases called Literature Resource Center. It is the one here with the bluish label. Literature Resource Center is one of our fantastic databases for doing literature and poetry research. It is the one I would start with. It's a very user-friendly database. So when I click on it, it may ask me to log in, and here it is. If you need the password for any databases, you can get them in the library or on the library's Canvas page. Once you're in Literature Resource Center, you will see that it is a Gale database. We have many Gale databases, and they all work exactly the same way. So if you've learned how to use one Gale database, you know how to use all of them. So here's how to use a Gale database. Up at the top, you can sign in with your Microsoft account, your school email account, and it will let you annotate and take notes and save everything really simply. You don't have to do that, but you can. And you can do your simple keyword searches here. So let's say that I needed to get literary criticisms on The Great Gatsby. So I'm going to type The Great Gatsby in quotes, because that is my first set of keywords. And you can see this database is very student friendly. It will give you suggestions. And the first suggestion is The Great Gatsby, the novel. And that is indeed what I am researching. So I will just select that. Okay, you can see I have not added any additional keywords in at this time. You want your first search on any database to always be very simple. Start broad. The Great Gatsby. Don't type in your thesis or a bunch of extra words yet. Just The Great Gatsby. And you can see that this database has given us 161 results. That means it has 161 literary criticisms that mention The Great Gatsby. That is too many results, so we do want to narrow this down. You will narrow things down on the right under the tools here. The first way that you can narrow things down is by searching within the results. This is where you'll add your additional keywords. I would do them one at a time. Keep your searches simple. Don't type full sentences in. So let's say I was researching The Great Gatsby and I had a thesis relating to the American dream. So I might put in my next set of keywords here, the American dream, and I'm putting it in quotes so it searches it as a phrase. Now when I click enter, you can see that our results have decreased. We went from a couple hundred to 73 results. So we're narrowing things down, and that's good. Still too many results, so I may want to narrow more. So looking on the right, perhaps I want to narrow it to a specific subject. You can choose different subjects here. They're like tags, perhaps a certain name of work. And indeed, I do want my article to be about The Great Gatsby. I don't want it to be about Tender as the Night or The Beautiful and the Damned. So if I click The Great Gatsby, it will now narrow our results farther from 70 some to 43. That's good. And then I may scroll through and see if there's any more filters that I want to try, and there aren't. So at this point, I would start to browse the results. I'm checking out the title and the little snippet to see if it helps me, if it sounds like this article will help me with my research. I'm also always making sure it says full text. I need this article to be full text. So I'm going to scroll through a couple of these, and I'm going to say, here's a full text, The Great Gatsby, and here's what it's about, and it sounds like it might help me, so I would click on this article. Once you're in the article, these databases all work the same way. So here's your article. You can scan it, see if it's going to be helpful to you. You can listen to it be read to you. If you're getting sick of reading it yourself, you can click listen. You can also translate the article on the right here. If you read more comfortably in another language, it will translate these articles into any language that you want. And then it will also read it to you in that language by clicking listen. Once you've decided that you do want an article, you're going to use the tools on the side, save it or print it somewhere so you don't lose the article and you don't have to find it again. I recommend sending it to your OneDrive. And then you will also need to grab your citation. So you're going to click on citation tools and you will want to take this citation, copy and paste it into your works cited page or into your Noodle tools. If you're using Noodle Tools, you can also export it directly to Noodle Tools by choosing Export to Noodle Tools and clicking Export. And that can be a nice little shortcut. That is a very quick, very brief overview of using this Gale Literature Resource Center database. Let me know if you would like more information or extra help. I'm always happy to help you find what you're looking for when you're researching. And you can find me in the library anytime for help with that. Have a great day and happy researching.